Welcome, brave souls, to Terrifying Tales. Here we venture into mysteries wrapped in, we explore haunting narratives filled with fear and suspense. From spectral to haunted prisons we reveal tales hidden within. Prepared to face the unknown? Let's our descent into the world of terrifying tales. Welcome, curious souls, to the world of haunted prisons. Every cell here whispers a chilling tale. Brave the spectral winds that blow through these ancient corridors. Uncover ghostly inmates lingering behind bars, their cries echoing off timeless stone walls. The air is heavy, the shadows shift, the darkness palpable. The echoes of 1,000 voices press down, desperate to be heard. This is history's spectral imprint of lives lived in despair. Let's step into the shadows and uncover the chilling tales that linger within these cold stone walls. Have you ever wondered about the eerie tales that echo within the cold stone walls of ancient prisons? It's a question that lingers in the subconscious, unsettling yet intriguing. The thought of prisons, these grand structures of isolation and punishment, are designed to evoke a shudder of fear, a sense of dread that is almost instinctual. The moment these words are spoken, a curious mind might wander towards these spectral edifices, into the corners of history where shadows of the dead linger. They whisper, these long-gone entities, their stories carrying on the chill wind that sweeps through the narrow corridors. Their spectral voices are forever imprinted on these formidable, relentless stone walls, whispering tales of torment and regret. Prisons, by their intrinsic nature, are more than mere holding cells for the condemned. They are the silent observers of mankind's darker chapters, the ultimate repository of untold stories. Stories of lives lived in despair, stories of violent endings, and stories of histories so tragic they curdle the blood. They are the custodians of humanity's darkest moments, the keepers of secrets that the world often prefers to forget. The reason for their reputation as hotspots for paranormal activity isn't hard to discern. Think of the sheer magnitude of emotions that have ricocheted off these barren walls over the centuries. The fear, the anger, the desolation, the hopelessness. It's a potent cocktail of human experience that engulfs these places. The energy from these intense emotions, they say, continues to linger long after the physical bodies have turned to dust. This energy creates a veritable playground for those fascinated by the supernatural, those who seek to understand the mysteries of life and death. Around the globe, there exist countless prisons that bear the cursed tag of being haunted. Each one holds a legacy that chills the bone, each tale more unsettling than the previous. The infamous Alcatraz, the chilling Tower of London, or the old Charleston jail, each prison is steeped in its own history of horror, of inexplicable encounters with the unseen. The echoing cries of tortured souls, the spectral figures that roam the corridors long after the lights have been extinguished, the sudden temperature drops, the inexplicable footsteps. These are common elements in the tales passed down over generations. These tales paint a vivid picture of an existence beyond death, of souls trapped within the confines of these formidable structures, forever reliving their torment. These places, they aren't just old of stone and steel. They are living history, testaments to the human capacity for cruelty and endurance. Within their high walls, time seems to stand still, forever trapped in a loop of past transgressions. Each cell, each corridor, each seemingly innocuous corner holds a story, a chilling narrative that waits to be discovered. What does one feel, walking through these hallowed corridors, immersed in the silence broken only by the howl of the wind? Is it the cold grip of fear? Or is it the thrill of stepping into a world beyond our understanding? Perhaps it's a mix of both, the contrast serving to heighten the overall experience. So, if you ever find yourself drawn towards these places, remember to tread lightly. For within these walls, secrets are layered, decade upon decade, century upon century. Each prison is a haunting maze of stories, of tormented histories and lost souls. Each echo you hear, every shadow you see, might just be a spectral whisper from the past, reaching out from the depths of despair. These prisons, they are living, breathing narratives that encapsulate the essence of human struggle and endurance. Shrouded in mystery and the unknown, They continue to fascinate, to horrify, and to captivate the imagination. Each prison holds its own unique hair-raising tales waiting to be told. Now, let's delve into some specific prisons and the chilling stories associated with them. We commence our exploration with the Eastern State Penitentiary. Nestled in the bustling heart of Philadelphia, this ominous structure stands as a grim reminder of its past. This intimidating edifice was once home to some of the world's most notorious criminals, its stone-cold walls echoing with their sinister tales. Among them was Al Capone, the infamous gangster known for his ruthless reign during the Prohibition era. Despite his tough exterior, this hardened criminal was reportedly tormented by the spirit of James Clark, one of the many victims of the St. Valentine's Day massacre that he allegedly orchestrated. Capone, known for his brazen defiance and stoic demeanor, was said to be haunted relentlessly in his cell. His desperate cries, pleas for mercy, and terrified sobs were frequently heard echoing through the somber halls of his cell. These chilling soundscapes painted a grotesque picture of the horrors that transpired within the prison's stone-cold walls, forever etched in the annals of its history. After exploring the dark tales of Eastern State Penitentiary, we journey across the vast Atlantic Ocean to the Tower of London. This historic castle, adorned with centuries-old architecture, is deeply entrenched with a rich history that transcends time. But it's not just the impressive architecture or the royal lineage that makes this castle stand out. It is also home to a myriad of spectral inhabitants. From the ghostly White Lady who haunts the White Tower to the headless apparitions of Anne Boleyn and Lady Jane Grey, the Tower of London serves as a fertile ground for paranormal activity. The chilling tales of these spectral figures, forever bound to the castle, continue to intrigue and terrify those who dare to explore its haunting allure. Visitors and staff alike have reported eerie encounters, with tales of phantom footsteps, distant whispers, and chilling apparitions becoming a common occurrence. Their chilling testimonials have made the Tower of London one of the most haunted places in the United Kingdom, its spectral inhabitants refusing to fade into oblivion. As we journey further, we find ourselves on the infamous Alcatraz Island. As The Rock, this maximum security prison once housed some of the most dangerous criminals in American history. Its isolated location and formidable security measures made it a dreaded destination for those who dared to defy the law. Among its notorious inhabitants was Al Scarface Capone. Now you might be thinking, didn't we just talk about Capone? Indeed, we did. However, it seems that Capone's ghostly presence isn't confined to just one prison. His phantom is believed to continue haunting Alcatraz, casting a chilling veil over the abandoned prison. Countless reports of phantom banjo music echoing through the prison have been linked to Capone's love for playing the instrument during his time there. These reports suggest that even in death, Capone continues to leave his mark, his spirit forever bound to the prisons that once held him. These prisons, each with their unique narratives, are more than just structures of brick and stone. They are repositories of countless tales, filled with chilling hauntings and unexplainable phenomena that continue to captivate and terrify us. The echoes of their past, the stories of the souls who once inhabited them, and the eerie occurrences that persist, all contribute to their haunting allure. Each prison stands as a grim monument to its past, its chilling narrative a stark reminder of the spirits behind bars. We are left with a sense of unease, a chilling realization of the thin veil that separates our world from those who have passed on. These stories, filled with chilling tales of hauntings, continue to captivate and terrify us. The echoes of their past, the stories of the souls who once inhabited them, and the eerie occurrences that persist, all contribute to their haunting allure. Each prison has its unique story, a chilling narrative that continues to remind us of the spirits behind bars. We now delve into the ominous tale of the Ohio State Reformatory, a chilling monolith with a past that will freeze your blood. This menacing institution, shrouded in Mansfield, Ohio, is notorious for its Gothic architecture, a ghastly spectacle that echoes the malevolent castles of a bygone era. From afar, the looming structure masquerades as a beacon of grandeur, but its stately facade belies a much more sinister narrative. The Ohio State Reformatory is not just an architectural masterpiece. It is a gateway into the abyss, a vortex of the paranormal. The Ohio State Reformatory is infamous for its spine-chilling tales, spectral apparitions, and inexplicable events that defy logic. Over time, these stories have etched a terrifying image of a world where the living and the dead are trapped in a spectral waltz. These narratives aren't just mere spectre stories, they are the twisted testament of the Reformatory's damned history and the cursed legacies of those unfortunate souls who once roamed its halls. They are echoes of a tormented past that still haunts the present. One gaze at the formidable structure is enough to understand why it's a breeding ground for countless macabre tales. Perhaps the most heart-wrenching tale is that of Helen Glattke, the spouse of the prison's former superintendent. Known for her grace and charm, Helen was an elegant beacon amidst the prison's bleak landscape. But in 1950, a horrifying accident cut her life short. The tale goes that Helen, while reaching for her jewellery box, unintentionally knocked a gun off the shelf. The weapon fired and a single bullet led to her premature end. This gruesome accident marked the dawn of Helen's eternal haunting. Visitors and staff alike have reported uncanny encounters with her spirit. Many speak of abrupt cold spots, an icy chill that seizes them without warning. Others recount the phantom scent of roses, Helen's favoured flower, pervading her former abode. Some have heard the faint rustle of a woman's dress and the soft echo of footsteps, fueling the belief that Helen's spirit is forever trapped within the Reformatory's walls. Yet, Helen's spirit is not alone in the Ohio State Reformatory. The institution, once overrun by more than 150,000 inmates, is a veritable breeding ground for ghostly encounters. Visitors report disembodied whispers, blood-curdling screams, and the haunting echo of metal doors clanging shut in the abandoned halls. Among the Reformatory's ghastly tales is the story of the solitary confinement area, better known as the Hole. This location is infamous for its inexplicable and unsettling events. Visitors have reported sensations of dread, terror, and even physical pain upon entering the Hole. Some describe it as an oppressive sense of impending doom, a feeling that an unseen entity is stalking them. The unnerving tales of the Hole add a new dimension to the prison's tainted history. The Ohio State Reformatory, with its gruesome tales of apparitions, continues to both enthrall and horrify. Its cursed history is etched into its very walls, whispered by the echoes of its tormented past. The tales of the lost souls who once dwelled within, and the chilling events that persist to this day, all contribute to its undying terror. Here, history and the supernatural intertwine, blurring the boundaries between life and death. As we unravel the layers of the Reformatory's history, we unearth stories that chill us to the bone. Each narrative is a terrifying reminder of the spirits that remain trapped behind the prison bars. Each encounter is evidence of the Reformatory's haunted past, and a horrifying glimpse into a world beyond our comprehension. Yet, with each terrifying tale, with each ghostly encounter, the Ohio State Reformatory continues to captivate, its spectral occupants a chilling reminder of the spirits that remain forever shackled. So, what did we uncover within these haunted halls of justice? We journeyed into the shadowy depths of some of the world's most haunted prisons, each holding a multitude of spine-tingling tales. Prisons, with their dark and tragic histories, seem to be fertile ground for restless spirits. The intense emotions, the despair, the anger, the fear that once permeated these walls seem to linger even after the last prisoner has left. We delved into the chilling narratives of specific prisons, the eerie Eastern State Penitentiary, where the echoes of past prisoners still reverberate, the haunting Alcatraz with its infamous inmates and their undying stories, each prison a repository of countless tales of torment and terror. These prisons and their associated stories serve as stark reminders of the human capacity for cruelty and the resilience of the human spirit. Remember, next time you walk past an old prison, the chilling tales it holds may be more real than you think. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the world of haunted prisons. We hope you've enjoyed our explorations, our stories, and the tantalizing mysteries that these historic edifices hold. If you've been intrigued by these tales of spectral inmates and haunted halls, there's more where that came from. Are you ready to delve deeper into the world of the unexplained and the paranormal? If so, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more terrifying tales, spine-chilling investigations, and the exploration of the world's most haunted locations. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified of our latest videos. Did these haunted prisons send a shiver down your spine? If yes, then give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us understand what you enjoy and guide us in creating more content that stokes your curiosity. Your thoughts, experiences, and insights matter to us. Have you ever visited a haunted location? Perhaps a prison, an old hospital, or a deserted mansion? Share your experiences in the comments section below. We would love to hear your ghostly tales and personal encounters with the paranormal. Thank you once again for joining us on this chilling journey. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered.